Happy
Coding
Friday.
Sam time, everybody.
It's Friday.
We're 2 in a row. Go ahead.
I know, 2 in a row. And then the next one is also 2 in a row, where we're going to have an open office hours on the Thursday and then Coding Sam on a Friday, the first week of December. So
I think what's good about that is it's hard to forget when we're back to back. You were there on Thursday with us, hopefully watching our event about restricting content with Paid Memberships Pro. If you haven't, check the replay in the live tab of the YouTube channel. And now you're here for our coding series. So we started this series, I don't know how long ago, Sam, because Sam on our team is over a year.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sam is our sales and marketing manager, has no coding background. And we realize a lot of you starting your membership sites also are approaching this without a coding background. And while coding with Paid Memberships Pro is not a requirement to build a membership site, it can help you customize things in just the way that you need them to through some simple code snippets. So we have many, many, many of them published on our site. Sam's trickling through the list, doing the most voted for, the most popular, and sometimes the simplest ones, depending on how our brains feel after a hard week here at the job. So yeah, what are we coding
yesterday,
today?
I did pick a rather simple one where we're literally going to drop the code in and be done with it. I'm not having to read the code at all. I will explain it a little bit, but if you watched yesterday's open office hours, I threw a lot at everybody. We went over 28 different types of content and the ways you can restrict them for Paid Memberships Pro. So it was a lot. It was a whirlwind. Yes. I hope people are still digesting that and then having ideas for how they can do some different things. But Kim, if you want to go ahead and share my screen, we'll dive into what code we're going to be talking about. So today we're going to add a description field to the discount code edit, like when we're editing a discount code. That way admins can see what that code is for. We've talked about discount codes in some other streams before, and I always say that I like to label the discount code and change that name so I understand what's going on. But this gives you a field to add even more information.
I feel like you're doing this because you want us to add this to our site, Sam. Is that true?
I would love that, but more so what I would like on our site is to know what admin created what code. But I could use this description field to say, put your name in that box. So yeah, I mean,
I'll do it for you after. You can do it yourself. No, just kidding.
I am not editing the live site like that. No.
So just
I haven't
like a lot of our
site yet, but I'm not doing that.
No, don't do that yet. So some customizations we show have a front end effect. So they change the way the member interacts with the site. Maybe they change something functionally with how checkout works or how cancellation works or how content is filtered. In this case, we're doing an admin, a backend thing, which I think you should always be working on both sides because running your membership site should feel good when you're in the backend. It should feel snappy and fast and easy to work in the admin of your WordPress site. And you should be able to give yourself these breadcrumbs to trace back certain things you're doing, especially when you have multiple hands in the pot. So if you're a solo operator, maybe you have your own systems and you don't need these breadcrumbs. But if you're operating with a few different admins who are poking into the back end of your WordPress site and making changes to things, this can be a really helpful way to create a breadcrumb trail for your future self.
I mean, even if you are solo, breadcrumbs are nice because I can't tell you how many times where I'm like, I don't remember doing that. I mean, we even found, like yesterday, I found a lifetime member that didn't actually get the box checked that they were a lifetime. Yep. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I did that. But, you know, there's no evidence of it. So breadcrumbs are always nice. But so what I will show you is if we go to membership settings and we go to discount codes, I'm going to show you what it looks like when we add a discount code before I put the code on the site. So I'll just add a new code. We have the code and it get the code. This is what gets shown on the front end of what people would enter at your checkout. This is usually randomly generated, but this is where I like to label it so I know what's going on. So as a teaser, we're going to have a Cyber Monday sale. So I would do like Cyber 2025. And I would set the date for that. We'll say you get a month to use that code. You really don't. And then you would set it for whatever your discount is. So we'll say for Cyber Monday, you get to pay $0 for the initial payment, and then it's $25 a month. That's a really nice discount. But if we edit the code, there was no place for me to put a description. The only thing I have is that Cyber 2025. So now if I copy this code and I go to the snippets plugin by Code Snippets Pro, email affiliation, we just love their plugin. Do discount code description field. And then I will paste in the code. You don't have to keep all this brown text, but I say it every time. It's a nice way to find the information. Going back again, it tells you exactly what it does if your name of it does not make sense or you forget what it does. So in this code, the code recipe says I can literally just copy this in, save it and activate, and we're good to go. I don't have to touch anything. But
still coding. It still counts as coding, guys.
Still is coding, yes. I mean, there is stuff that happens. So, I mean, there's even like a PMPro alert message here. It says you must save this discount code before you can enter a description. That's interesting. I did not know that. And then it looks like this will also display on the discount code table as a column so we can preview information that we added to the discount code. We'll see if that works. If it doesn't, I'm going to ask ChatGPT, because that's what I was talking about before we went live of like, this description is really cool inside it, but do I have to edit the code, the discount code, to then see the description? Because that kind of defeats the purpose of it.
Probably.
So now we'll go back to membership settings. This is activated. We'll go to discount codes. I'll edit my Cyber 2025. Now I have a description field. So I could say for Cyber Monday sale 2025, December 1st, I think is the date. Sam created code. And yes, we have that description on the table. So now we can see exactly what is happening in that code, why it was created. Now I know who created it. So yes, Kim, let's put this on our site.
Happy to. So this is the example for discount codes. It was just a drop-in field. It's a description field. We have similar hooks, which is what this code recipe uses. Places in Paid Memberships Pro where we say developers can insert things. Places in Paid Memberships Pro where we say custom code can modify things. So this functionality creates like a meta on the discount code and that new column. It exists for orders also. So you can add admin only custom fields in the admin of your editing orders. It exists for levels too. We actually use it on our site. If you go to our pricing page, I don't know if you want to bring it up, Sam, there's like a best for each level type. That's level meta. And we have that as a custom field on our editing levels. And then we display it on our pricing page. Best for building, advanced, best for the, yeah. So that is, we use setting in the admin for our levels to add that descriptive field. And then I show it on the front end on our pricing page. So anyone can edit it and it's just dynamically shown in the pricing page. I mean, you could show this discount code message to your members also. You could show it on their membership account page and just use it as like, we could have done this, Sam, probably with some of our bonuses. If you use this discount code, show a link to this page where the bonuses can be claimed. So it doesn't have to exist as an admin only field, but just kind of explaining. I can put a link. I don't know if you want to do a double code recipe, Sam, but this is for order meta. I'll put the link in chat. We use that also on our orders, right, Sam, for refund reason, similar thing, similar admin.
Yeah, can you DM that to me so I can open it up on the, I can't, if I click it, it shows on the screen rather than
that's not helpful.
Opening for me.
There, I sent that to you in Slack. So the second link I just put in chat is for adding a similar kind of descriptive field to your edit order screen. So yeah, I think if you imagine it to be existing, you can probably find a way in Paid Memberships Pro to make it happen. We may have a code recipe that exists that's quite similar to what you're trying to achieve. So good place to raise a hand, ask in the community, ask in our contact form. Yeah.
This one hasn't been, the blog post has not been updated.
Oh, there you go.
But we can
double helpful.
Let's run this real quick.
Yeah, why not?
snippets.
While you're
Add
doing that,
another
Emily has some
one.
questions. I wonder if I could use it as the year the member registered for the season. If you were giving everyone like a custom discount code and that custom field, that would definitely be possible. Is there a way to say a user can only sign up for a certain level in a year's time so they could register each fall to an undated group? We do have a blog post about registration windows and like cohorts and turning off registration automatically. I feel like that one just came up. Did someone just update that post, Sam?
I think it did, or we recently talked about it.
We did recently talk about it. Yeah, so giving a registration window and then automatically disabling registration for a certain level. So you don't have to sit and watch it on the calendar. Was that last week's Coding with Sam? Wait a minute. Our brains are broken.
So.
Yeah. Emily, we can dig into that a little bit. If you want to post that same question in community, I can tag you in a few posts that I think are similar and we can go into deeper.
Yeah, so this one we're for the refund reasons on the order. There's an array here that we can adjust. I won't adjust it because I feel like these are more common refund reasons. When for our PMPro site, we also have refund reasons of like they decided to change membership platforms, or
they were the developer and they're handing it off to their client at this point.
We have other
good
reasons,
and bad reasons
specific to our use case, so you could adjust that if you wanted, but we'll just go ahead and show you. I didn't show you what it looked like beforehand, but if we go to membership orders and I view the order and then I edit the order, there will be reason for refund and a drop down, and there's the options.
We can't see them because yeah,
because I'm not sharing my screen, but there, I'll click them all.
Yeah, we added that field to our edit order so that we could take free text reasons for cancellation and refund and turn them into structured data so we could report on, for our own records, report on like reasons for refund in a structured way. So we can say like, 20% of people who refund, I don't know if this is true, I'm pulling this out of my butt, 20% of people that refund like switched platforms or something like that. I don't know if that's true, but I don't often look at that data. I guess we have it if we ever want to look at it, but it is a way to give yourself some more of those admin breadcrumbs for things. So yeah, you can do it on levels, orders. I think there is subscription meta, but I don't know the hooks for that. I don't think we have any tutorials yet for editing the showing.
No, because the subscription table is still so new. I mean, I know it's been around for like a year or so now, but it's been so new that we haven't had too many requests on how to customize that. And maybe it's just because the information there is so awesome.
Yeah, I know. I think David too, like he's been really protective of that piece so that we don't litter it up with things that we don't realize we need in the future. So yeah, we're more careful about things now.
Yeah, I will just note that
tutorial.
Just because I put a reason for refund in here does not mean the order was refunded. This order is still in success status. It was not actually refunded. To refund an order, it would be on the view order screen, and you actually can refund from there.
Nice. Cool. We're giving you all more things to think about. Don't just think about your members' experience. Think about your admin experience. Make life easier for yourself. That's fun. All right, what's up next?
What's next is we're having a Thanksgiving break. We're going to enjoy some turkey in the United States. And then we'll be back December 4th, where Kim and I are going to dual host or dual present how to use the block editor. It'll go from like very basics to maybe a little bit more in depth. We were talking about it earlier. If you were here yesterday with us for the open office hours, we talked about the content visibility block that PMPro adds into the block editor. And there's ways to nest those blocks and have some really awesome conditional showing and hiding for members, non-members, specific membership levels, and really, really powerful. So we're going to dive into that. Kim might share some design knowledge that she has because she does things that I'm just like, wow, how did you do that? And then
hopefully I explain a little bit of the settings and what's all available to you. If you haven't chosen a page builder yet, or you're disgruntled with your current page builder, maybe returning to the basics, maybe it's time. I know when the block editor came out, a lot of us were uncertain of the future of it, but I feel more comfortable the more I've used it to recommend it to people as my best choice for page building. So,
and it's one that Kim and I are both familiar with because that's what we use on the Paid Memberships Pro side. So all of the things that you do see on Paid Memberships Pro, there might be some custom CSS here and there, but for the most part, it's the block editor.
And the
so if you see something like a landing page on our site and you're like, wow, how did you do that? Kim, that's Kim and I. So yeah, there's a lot that you can do with it, and there's a lot of settings, and we'll figure it out. It'll be fun.
Yes. Baby steps.
And then the next day, December 5th, I'll be back with another Coding with Sam. If you're in the community and you say, I really want to see this code recipe, let me know. I'm always taking suggestions. That's how these get nominated, is from viewers. So please suggest what you want to see. And we're getting really close to the end of the year and wrapping up events. We have 2 more community meetups that are exclusive to the Slack for 2025. 2 more open office hours and 2 more Coding with Sams. That's the home stretch.
Amazing. Who's going to be joining you on Coding with Sam on the 5th? Because I'll be away. You're going to have another fill-in for me.
I think it's Kim White. If it's not Kim White, I'll ask Jared.
It's Kim. It's always Kim. Very easy. Cool. Well, I appreciate everyone coming for this tutorial. Maybe get yourself thinking about what you can customize in the admin of your membership site. Maybe this isn't for you and I have no use for this, and that's fine too. Some of these things are for different scale membership sites, different number of admins in the sites, and different. Maybe you don't even use discount codes, which is cool. You don't have to. But I hope we're making coding and customizing a little bit more accessible to you, giving you the confidence to give it a shot, especially some of these code recipes that are just drop in, turn it on, and you never have to think about it again. So yeah. Thank you, Sam, for being open to this series. And I know when we proposed it, we were all like, really? But you've been awesome.
Yeah, I didn't think that I would be as confident and like understanding of how to even do this live. And I mean, there are some times where I do trip over myself and I'm like, please help me. But it's been fun. I've learned a lot over the last year and few months that we've done these. And yeah. Hopefully, I mean, at some point, I'm going to know too much and we're going to have to replace Sam, and it's going to be coding with somebody else.
Yep. That's okay. Coding with someone else. That'll be a sad day.
I'll be sitting in your seat.
Oh,
well, somebody else
will be doing. Well, that sounds good. That sounds good. Well, have a great weekend, everybody. I put the link to our Slack community. If you see it in the chat. Yeah, so many Kims. There you go. Join there. We kept saying community, but I don't think we really told you what that is. It's a Slack workspace for you to join for free and just get a little bit closer to communicating with us in real time at some times and participate in some events. So consider joining there. I appreciate it. And everyone have a great weekend. I hope you got some value out of what you just watched. If you're serious about building a profitable membership site, the fastest way to launch or scale is with a premium plan at paidmembershipspro.com. We've made it as affordable as possible to get started, and most people who upgrade stick with us for years. Why? Because they're making money, and we keep delivering expert support, premium add-ons, and a private community of over 1,000 creators building businesses just like yours. Click the link to compare plans or keep learning. We'll see you in the next video.